Okay, this is not a past history lesson. And look back in time. And when Thomas Ogle Street, who actually is really popular right now. Basically, Tom was somebody from Valdez, my grandfather. It was interesting. Interesting that you really can't trace much about him. One thing, he was really living an exceptionally historically interesting life. He worked in a mill. He worked as a night watchman. And that's basically all that was that. Got shot a couple times. Some crazy interesting stories about him. More details I go into that. But there is interesting people too. Interesting in that his mother is very interesting. His mother is a mystery woman. His mother's a mystery woman. Right there. Or let's see if I can find her on the left. Damn. Yeah, you can't find her. Yeah, his mother's very interesting. You cannot trace his mother at all. See, that's the interesting part. You also can't trace one of his grandmothers on his dad's side. It's actually very interesting. So, out of all that, this is interesting, really. Because, really, Tom was a good guy. Tom was shot a couple times. Tom, really, you ask my, and they'll say, he's a good guy. He's a good man. He just was a little bit off. Today's world, they would understand that, basically. Sally Ogle is very interesting, too. She came from, Tennessee or some of the mountains or something, or foothills. And she was, adopted or something. Or she was adopted by certain people, the Ogles. And took, a surname or something. And crazy stuff they, saved her life or something, or they, she's adopted. But interesting, very interesting. Walking down the timeline. Part of what she'll never be, really, no, man, this beard needs to be shaved. I despise beards. But that's interesting, really. But anyways, Jeanette, she was really fanatical. But that's another day, another time. Yeah, but you cannot really trace her. And we'll never know. Never really that interesting about Tom. That was the fact that he was part Indian. That's inclusive, man. He was a lot. Could have been as much as 3/4. That is a discussion for another day. Mystery Woman and Tom, yeah, everybody's talking about Tom. Again, some crazy stories there. I mean, the man had PTSD. He was in the Battle of the Bulge. He saw all that stuff. Came back in hallucinations and stuff. Just off. You guys, have a good night.